All right, we're gonna move on. Okay, so this trick, man, I have a story behind this trick when we first figured it out. Okay, but I'm not going to go into it because I always run out of time in this class. My goal is to finish the blue book in this class, so I don't. It's like nearly impossible to do it unless I skip some stuff, but I cannot skip this one. All right, so this works for any problem where they want a mixed number multiplying a whole number times a fraction. Now, what some of you are going to do, you're going to ignore me and you're just going to say, oh, I'm just going to multiply those. That's 15 over 7, and I can convert it, okay? But I will tell you, it's going to get harder and harder to do that, okay? So you need to learn the trick, and it's actually a really cool trick. Here's what you do. You look at just this digit, okay? And you ask yourself, how is that number related to these other two numbers? Well, this number is 2 more than 5, and it's 4 more than 7, yeah? Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the positive 4 and the positive 2, you're going to multiply them. You're going to get 8, okay? So you're going to get 8 over 7, which is actually 1 1/7, okay? So you're going to write the 1/7, and the 8 over 7 became 1 1/7. Now you're going to hold up a 1 on your hand, on your left, whatever your non-writing hand is, yeah? Hold up that 1 because you're going to carry. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. This is where it gets weird. You're going to take the 3. You're going to whoa, what happened? I just randomly decided to. You're going to take the 3, and this was, you're going to subtract where this number is. So you're going to do 3 minus a positive 2, which is 1, plus the carry that you got from the 8/7, so that's 2. 2 1/7. Now I know that's weird at first, but you'll get better at it. Okay, so let me do it
I
again.
have a question.
Ready? Yeah, let's hold off on the questions for a minute. Let me do a couple more before it may just take a few seconds of understanding it, okay? So hold off for questions, just a few minutes, and I'll come back to you, I promise. All right, so let's look at the 7. How is 7 related to 10? It's 3 less than 10, so it's -3. And 7 is 4 less, wait, no, 6 less than that. Did I do it again? I really don't like, I really don't like what I picked for my first examples. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna come down here. I don't like that I picked really bad numbers for my first examples. I'm actually gonna change these. So I'm gonna put 1s here, okay? All right, so let me go back here. All right, so let's look at this. So I'm just changing the problem up. You know, in hindsight, I wish I had fixed this, but I didn't. So, okay, how is 13 related to 14, and how is 13 related to 15? Remember, I changed the problem, right? Okay, how is 13 related to 14? It's 1 less than 14, and it's 2 less than 15. Okay? So this is where you got to know your negatives, right? Your integers. -1 times -2 is 2. So you're going to write 2 over 13. Okay, once again, how did I get that? It's 2 less and 1 less. -2 times -1 is +2, so 2 13ths. And then you're going to take the 15, right? The 15 number, and you're going to subtract a -1. So be careful, that's 15 minus a -1, right? So if you're not in 7th grade math, you probably learned how to do these in 7th grade math. But if you don't know about your negatives yet, that's going to be hard for you. So 15 minus a -1 is actually 16. So it's 16 and 2 13ths. All right, who had that question? Let's come back to you now.
I don't need it anymore because I was just going to ask what if the number's greater.
Okay, good. See, that's why, let me do a couple examples before you ask the question because it may just clarify itself, yeah? Good question. I'm glad you said something though. All right, so let's do it one more time, okay? Because it does take practice to get good at this, okay? So you look at the 12. How is a 12, what is going on? All right, you look at the 12. How is 12 related to 13 and 17? 12 is 1 less than 13 and 5 less than 17, right? -1 times -5 is 5. So you get 5 over 12. So the denominator stays the same. And then all you do is you take this 17, right? And you subtract the -1. 17 minus a -1 is 18. So 18 and 5/12. Okay.
Will there ever be
Will there
Other-
ever be a case where you have to simplify the fraction part?
Yes, yes. In fact, what I did up here, right? Like, let's go back to this one now, right? It's not as often, and that's why I don't like it in the examples. I don't like to do the extreme cases in the examples. I like to do the simple cases. But like here, right? This is 3 less, and this is, what is this? 6 less. So -3 times -6 is 18. See how that would become 18 sevenths? But we'd have to simplify that, right? That would have to become what, 2 and 4 sevenths, I believe. So yes, that would happen sometimes. Yes? Did that answer your question?
Yes. Yes.
All right, good.